Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Uncommon Sense with Jose Negron. Now, for the benefit of those of you who are not familiar with the channel or watching this channel for the very first time, the reason why it is called Uncommon Sense because here on this platform we discuss everyday issues where we try to find logical solutions, but not everyone uses logic. So for that reason, it is called Uncommon Sense. And I want to let everybody know that I'm currently live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. And I see we already got some chatter in the chat. And good evening, Gigi. Thank you very much for stopping by. And of course, we also have Multi in the chat. Good evening, Multi. Thank you very much for stopping by. So, before I continue, let me just state that the subscriber mode has been enabled, meaning that if you're not a subscriber and if you want to enter a comment in the chat, you'll need to subscribe. So, first of all, I just want to give a huge shout out to all those who have already subscribed to the channel, whether it be from the beginning or just recently. Thank you very much for all your love and support. I also want to give a huge shout out to all those who follow me on social media. And I want to give a huge shout out to all those who allow me to enter into your devices. So, what I'm going to ask you to do is the following. I'm going to ask you, if you have not done so, please subscribe, like, and hit the bell notification to all. So, therefore, whenever I do produce content, you will have the opportunity to catch it live or catch it on the playback. Tonight, we're doing a couple of things a little bit different here. First of all, usually I do not do a stream at 10 o'clock, okay? The reason why I do that is because the fact of the matter is there are some people who cannot join my streams at an earlier time. So I'm just trying to do what I can to accommodate those members of the uncommon folk. And if you can take a look at the thumbnail, the theme for tonight is if you play stupid games, you will win stupid prizes. Now let me explain to you what do I mean by that. Okay, um, anyone that has seen social media, particularly when it comes to Instagram or TikTok, we have seen some people act very foolishly. People make some crazy decisions. And sometimes, well, quite often, the decision they make turns out to be disastrous. So that's what. So I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be sharing either video or audio regarding these little things that I posted on my Instagram. The whole point of my stream is to have an evening where to relax, chill, and to have some fun. Okay. After all, it's Friday, it's the end of the week, and you know, there are times when you have to have a little bit of fun. Okay. And that's what I'm going to try to do. Now, I'm going to see, just give me a moment because my computer, okay. I'm going to see if I can share something. Just give me a moment. Uh, Hopefully, I said, hopefully, okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going I'm going to mute myself so it doesn't echo. Just bear with me, please. Let's see. Okay. Oops. This. Okay. Just give me a moment because, as usual, okay. Here it says, unfortunately, here. Okay. Now let's see if I can mute myself. No.
Something fun about. I have no idea what we're talking about. Well, maybe this will refresh your memory. Is that my missing cat poster?
Is that my missing cat?
That is your litter.
So you admit that I'm looking for my cat. It's your litter.
Why do you think that just because your stupid cat ran away, you can leave garbage all over my park? It's a public park, and I taped that to a telephone pole. Excuse me. Put your dog on a leash.
What? Put your
I will not ask again.
I will not ask again. Dogs are allowed off the leash. Well, I'm not trying to
3 pound children get it. And where do you think you're going? I'm going to go another.
Will not. My cat's been hanging up.
God. It's just a cat. Anyway, it's probably dead by now. What? I didn't say I hoped it was dead. It's still. Although I do. I hate cats.
Okay,
I'm leaving. Fine,
more
leave.
signs.
But I better not see any more signs. You're not going to stop.
The police.
The police.
Okay, you know what? I'm not going to stand here.
I'm not going to stand here and just. Excuse me. We got a call about a man threatening a woman.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Yes, officer, this man right here. I'm not doing any. He spent all morning littering all over the place. I'm hanging up posters of my missing cat. See, he admits. Ma'am, you're aware you can't use emergency services to bully civilians, right? I refuse to answer your question. All right, let me see your ID. Oh my God, fine. Oh my. Here, Karen Simmons with an S. Okay, turn around and place your hands behind your back. What? You have 392 on your record. You clearly have the wrong person. I have done nothing wrong. I am victim. Mark Stir, warned for calling the police on a child selling lemonade. They didn't have a permit. The same day, warned for trying to perform a citizen's arrest on a man in a wheelchair. Vehicles aren't permitted on the sidewalk.
I'm not
Can I
going to
ask
call you. I doubt my cat.
Hands behind your back.
Just so you know, if I see your cat, I'm not gonna call you.
I doubt my cat's in jail.
Burn.
Hopefully. Okay. Oh boy. I didn't. Hello? 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 One here. Hello? 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 Okay. I apologize. It's a struggle stream tonight. Okay. Well, as you can see here, You know what? You gotta laugh. I'm sorry, you gotta laugh. I mean, it's kind of like the Gong Show of YouTube here. Good evening, Irving. Okay, let's see if I could. Hmm. Okay. Yay! Yeah, I just pinned. Oh boy, I just pinned the chat. So therefore, anyone can. It's good to see you all. So for those who just coming in, the theme of the stream is if you play stupid games, you will win stupid prizes. Okay, because one thing I've done lately is I put on my Instagram account videos making crazy and insane decisions and actions and what have you. In fact, one of the videos I posted on my Instagram account is that you have this dude who's living with this chick who has 5 baby daddies. Okay, and then the chick is asking the guy, when are they gonna get married? And the guy saying, no, because you have 5 single daddies. Now, this is the crazy part. Now, she's okay to smash because she has 5 baby daddies, but she's not okay to wife up. Okay, now let me make this perfectly clear. I'm not saying do not marry a single mom. Okay, I will never say that. Okay, but the fact of the matter is this: the dude knew that she had 5 baby daddies. So if he wasn't so concerned about using his male organ and what have you, maybe he would pick properly. And I see here we have Reese from Philly in the house. Good evening, Reese. Thank you very much for stopping by. Oh, I see you have a new avatar. Okay, well, now what I'm going to do, let's see if I can. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to post another video from my Instagram. Oops, sorry. Oh boy. I apologize. Okay, it's going to be one of those nights. Okay. Well, in any case, okay, let's see if I can find. Just give me a moment. Okay, just give me a moment. Now, this is going to be another Karen.
This Karen started rudely complaining to a bartender in an airport because her flight was delayed.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. I don't know what that means, but yeah, okay. So let's see if I can. You're going to have to bear with me, folks, because oh boy, this is going to be a struggle stream. Okay. Well, I do all night. I think it's going to be on 11 o'clock. Okay. All right. Okay. This is going to be. Just bear with me. Okay. Let's see. Oops. And of course, it's taking a while for it. Okay. Okay, let's play this.
So she got real tough and started making threats. So bartender called the police on her. Police arrived and began questioning the woman. She got frustrated with them. She refused to calm down. She refused to calm down. Under arrest.
So, anyways. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to. Okay, I'm trying to. I'm trying to. It's just okay. I apologize. It's just that this is going to be. This is like the struggle string. Okay. Now the reason why I decided to do these two count strings, because let's keep it real. I mean, it seems like it's always somebody, and I mean somebody, having a Karen moment. Okay. So and I apologize for the struggle string, but you know what? At this point, you gotta laugh. I mean, you really gotta laugh. Particularly, I had like a rough afternoon at work. I mean, I am not going to discuss what happened at my job. First of all, because there's certain things about my job I cannot discuss. Number one. Number two, it's stupid, and I want to set a humorous theme tonight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show another video from my Instagram account. Instagram account. Just give me a moment. Okay. Okay. Let's see if I can share this without any more kerfuffles. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. Dear Lordy, 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 Lordy. Just bear with me. Okay.
No, I'm trying to look.
You don't need to right now.
I need.
Okay. Okay. It's going to be one of those nights. I'm sorry. It's just that. Okay, let's see.
my privilege. Okay, thank you. So don't tell me what I cannot do. No, I would like to hear what people are saying. I am allowed to hear what they're saying. How is that nice? What have I done?
That's what officers listen to these. He's going.
What have I done on the plane? Ask you. I would like to ask what I have done on the plane.
I listen to your side, and I listen to.
I'm not asking you about my side. I have done on the plane. Did I touch someone? Did I touch someone? Please explain it. Have I spoken to someone? Tell me if I've spoken to someone and I've touched someone.
Okay, so.
Listen to him.
All right, Jack.
Ask him.
All right, Jacqueline, where are you?
No, ask him. Ask him. Ask him. You better ask him.
You're gonna have to. You got refunded.
I got refunded from
Jacqueline, okay? We're gonna walk out. Says
I don't know anyone.
we'll walk you out where the other airlines are.
Dude, I don't live here.
Delta is denying you service. Okay? Delta Airlines is denying you service.
Why? You guys tonight. Why? You don't even know why. So you better let me like that.
I apologize. For some reason, I was accidentally removed from the stream. Okay. But you gotta admit, I mean, it seems like every day is Karen season. And I see here we have a new visitor called Lawless World TV. Good evening. Thank you very much for stopping by. Okay. So, okay. And I just want to let you know that you're more than welcome able to share your views on the chat or what have you. Okay. Now, it seems like, as I stated before, the Karens are going crazy. I mean, and I've seen Karens act all the time. I mean, let me just share with you. Okay. Okay, I don't know if this guy is for real or if this guy is a troll. Okay. But in any case, let me just let me just share with you something that actually happened in my job. Okay. This is something that I can share without sharing all the details. Okay. Now, some people may or may not know that I'm very active with my union. So, of course, I was doing my part to try to help us to have our elections and what have you. And apparently, one delegate had issues with me. Okay. And in fact, what happened was this delegate was making a whole bunch of false accusations that I'm trying to run a corrupt organization here in my location, that I'm trying to do things without the input of the other union reps. Okay, no problem. So this delegate decided to act like this delegate decided to act like a Karen and start sending me a whole bunch of nasty emails. Okay, on agency code on the job email. Okay, now let me just clue you in. When it comes to the job email, it is meant for work-related purposes only. It is not meant to get nasty. It's not meant to send nasty emails. So it got to the point that it gotten so bad that I stated if he did not stop, I would report you for harassment. Yes, folks. It actually got to the point when I came close to reporting a union rep for harassment. Why? Because this person was sending a whole bunch of nasty emails, and believe me, if I was the vengeful type of person, I could have just as easily report her to EEO. Yeah, you know what, Irving? You got to laugh. I'm serious. You gotta laugh. I mean, look. First of all, when you think about it, okay. First of all, I have someone that actually hacked into my Facebook account and spread word regarding someone dying, and actually one or two people got a message stating that I passed away. And then you have the situation when I actually lost 15 subs in one day. But you know what? It's all good because I got most of the subs back. So, yeah. It's hard to believe. It's really hard to believe. Okay, so I'm going to try to share another short strip. Okay, oops, that's not what I want to do. No.
No, I'm trying to listen.
Okay, let's try something else. Now, I'm going to try. Okay, let's see. Give me a moment. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm going to try to see if I can. This is another. Okay. This video clip that I'm going to share. It's regarding people who arrive at false conclusions, and we're going to see what happens here. Okay. Nope. Just give me a moment. Okay. Just bear with me.
All right. All you have to do is sign all six copies. Totally Airlines will officially Pan Am Airlines. In fact, here's the pin, Mr. Goodman.
My boss.
What? Where is he?
That's why we're here. We're supposed to meet him over at
Oh,
date.
I didn't know. When's he getting here?
He texted. He's
You know
already
what?
here.
I'll go get him.
No. I'll have him paid.
The Pan Am executives need their boss, Mr. Goodman, to sign the deal. Will Becker get rid of the homeless man in time?
All right, sir. You can get on the plane early.
Not unless my friends can go too.
Fine, you all can board it now. Sir, you can't take your stuff. You're gonna have to leave your cart here.
Fine. I'll just take my carry-on bag. Did they find Goodman? Did he answer his page?
I don't think your Mr. Goodman is in the airport.
Oh, great.
Mr. Goodman
Now what am I going to do?
Who is it?
It's Mr. Goodman. Hey!
Whoa. Where are you guys going?
Mr. Goodman just texted. He's on the plane.
We can sign there. Right this way. Hey, guys. I'm really looking forward to meeting Mr. Goodman. Right this way. Guys, we're going to go sit over.
Yeah, hello? Hello? Yeah, I'm good. I'm sorry. It's just that this this is a can. Um Now the reason why I was trying to share this video. Unfortunately, we tend to base everything on what a person looks like on the outside instead of what they are in the inside. Okay, and because unfortunately we are very visual, so therefore when we do see somebody that's a little bit odd, we come to false judgments. We tend to judge poorly. Okay, now this was part of a series on Instagram where a person that appears to be homeless. Why? I don't know. It kind of like, okay, I don't know if any one of you is aware of the TV series called Undercover Boss. In case you don't know what it is about, you have people who are the CEOs of companies, some of them large companies, and what they do is they decide to go undercover and pretend to be somebody else, just to get a unique perspective. So, in this sense, this person who appeared to be homeless was a billionaire. Okay, so talking about getting revenge. Okay, and you know what? It teaches us a very important lesson, and that lesson is we should never rush to judge people. Okay, and it's very important that we bear that in mind. First of all, that there have been people who have made judgments, rash judgments, not just regarding myself, but also other people as well. And the fact of the matter is, you cannot go based on what they look on the outside. You need to observe the person, okay, and study what makes the person tick. Then and only then you'll have a regarding an individual. So what I'm gonna do is, okay, because I'm just gonna play. This time it's gonna be just audio because I'm having struggle stream supreme. And now let's see. Just gonna play the audio to another part. Okay, let's see. Just bear with me. Okay, let's see.
Down on the plane. A passenger shocks everyone on board as she charges down the aisle screaming hysterically. You want to be bitching at me? You don't see me. A flight attendant tries to calm her down as two guys block her way. The meltdown happened on a Spirit Airlines flight from Houston to Minneapolis. It was forced to land in Rochester, Minnesota for another emergency medical attention. The delay reportedly set her off. The woman even growled and clenched her fist. The anguish on the woman's melt.
Okay.
Face was evident.
Excuse me. All right. Just give me a moment. Okay. Just give me a moment. Good evening.
Hey, Jose, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I apologize. This is like a struggle stream tonight.
It's okay. Oh my gosh, the damn grunt that lady just gave was hilarious.
So how you been doing?
I've been doing well, thank you. How you been doing?
I have been doing fine. You know what? I decided to do something a little different tonight. First of all,
Mm-hmm.
this is the first time I ever did a stream at 10 o'clock. That's late for
Mm-hmm.
me. Okay. But you know, you gotta try to do things differently, number one.
Mm-hmm.
And number two, I saw these short little video clips and Instagrams and, you know, and TikToks. I figured, let me share with the uncommon folk and let's see how people react.
Well, that last scream, I wish I could have seen the visual for that one because that shit sound crazy as hell. Are you lagging,
Computer was
Jose? Like, what's wrong? You
surprised I was
you can't
able
show
to
the
show
video or
three.
what?
Yeah, I am lagging. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
lagging. Yeah. Okay. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Jose said you're
Yeah, I can hear
lagging.
you.
I mean,
Yeah.
Irby said Yeah, you're way behind me. I don't know, maybe should
Yeah.
you end it and start over or what? Or go down, take yourself off and then come back up.
Let me see if I can do. Let me see. Just give me a moment. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Can you?
No, you're borging out. It's bad.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I can hear you now.
Okay. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hello? Test
Yeah, I can hear
1,
you.
2. Okay. Yeah, okay. I apologize. It's one of those. But
You good now?
yeah, okay. Am I still lagging?
Oh, I'm not sure. I can't tell.
Okay. Well, anyway, so as you can see, I'm trying to do things. I'm trying to do things a little differently. One of them is trying to do a late. Well, for me, 10 o'clock is late. Okay, and I don't usually do reaction streams regarding short videos. Let's try for one time.
That's good. Yeah, if only the visuals were there, even better though, to see the actual meltdown. But later streams are good as well. It's better to, I guess, try to move around and see what time slot you get the most views at. I know it can be kind of challenging
Yeah.
on the weekend because there's a lot of competition on the weekend in the evening. But
Yeah.
how many people you got up in here now?
Mhm. Well, actually, I see the 6 people watching this. So,
Okay.
yeah. So, which is more than. Oh, by the way, I have a new name for your former friend,
Which one?
Al. Al the No Show.
Oh gosh, Al something else, ain't he? He's definitely an actor. He's
Yeah.
definitely a writer.
But
He is definitely all of those things. Absolutely.
and the crazy part, if you go into his channel, even as people that he is subscribed to is you, multi, and what's it, identity withheld.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's why he's salty. He probably misses home and he's stuck over there with damn hand job.
Well, you know what? Maybe if he wasn't so,
Disrespectful.
oh heck, I'm gonna say, excuse me, bitchy. Okay.
Not bitchy.
Maybe. Look, and one thing that I just wish, with all his intelligence, he's very dumb. If you understand what I mean with his so-called intelligence.
That's why I just, I'm not sure that he's dumb, but he's definitely a great writer and an actor because he's acting his ass off.
Yes.
I'm not convinced that he's dumb. I think he's a great actor. Did you know Al was an actor? We didn't even know who he was. We came across, the sector he was in formerly, and yeah, we found out all these things that he acted, and we knew he was a writer or whatever. It's funny because Angry is like that. Like a writer and a lot of times these
Yeah.
writers and stuff, they just come out here and they just make up these stories and they act them out, and it'd be believable to an outside person watching this shit. Like, like they're great actors.
Yeah. Well, I just, you know what? I just find it odd when he talks about, oh, I am not the head. I'm just a spokesman for the creators who are object to Gigi and Multi. Please, Al, you do not speak for me. You never will speak for me, and you will never speak for those who are on my side of the fence. So, chill out.
It's just all entertainment. These people be just putting on a show. That's all I can say. Putting on a show. But yeah, my channel's been Golden Sphere. So my channel has always stemmed from mixed, light skin, and biracial. So I never was in an all biracial space. But if we want to be technical, I have the majority of biracials on my channel, and so does Multi. And I think that's why they're really mad, because they want to say that we're not biracial channels, but we have the majority of mixed race people on our channels. They just be like, it's a black channel, it's a black channel. I literally did the poll, and it was like the least amount actually was black people on my channel, which I want them all to come too. You know what I mean? But people just spin and make up these narratives. That's why I say YouTube is just entertainment. But you got me on a tangent, Jose. What are we talking about?
Okay, you know what?
I'm rambling.
Look. Yeah, that's what we're doing. But you know what? Look. First of all, contrary to what some people believe, you are biracial. So is Multi. So is Irby. So is some of the other people that make
Well,
up.
Irby's an MGM.
Okay, I stand corrected. Okay, and the fact of the matter is, I love it when people make false claims or false statements regarding certain people.
So what do you think about the space, though, in your opinion? Because, at one point the sector was sectoring, right? At this point, do you see a sector, or do you just see a bunch of different content creators? Do you feel like there's a sector still, or what?
Okay, you know what? This is weird, because in a sense, okay, it's like on the one hand I'm an outsider, on the other hand I'm not. What I see here is that if it's certain people in these spaces can just put their ego aside and try to work on content and try to get along, this sector could be almost as powerful, say, as Latino section or the African American, the alphabet community section. It's just and really it's because of a few bad apples.
So let me ask you this, though, because let me ask you this, Jose, because even Anthony made a post about people just competing and not wanting to work together and get along, and everybody's sharing this shit as if everybody's not fighting, right? So all these people that are sharing this shit and all the people that are going along with this shit, and even you just now saying that, people putting who are these people that are really to put down the pride, and where would you think that the amends would start, and where does there need to be amends, and where has it gone too far where there can't be any amends? I know that's a loaded question, but however you want to answer.
Okay. Well, first of all, in order for people to make amends, I mean, all parties must be willing to do so. Okay. Because if that's not the case, you can try as much as you want, but if not all parties wishes to make amends, there's really not that much you can do. Now, you know me, I have no problem, working with all types of people and what have you, whether it be the Golden Spiel or Latinos or what have you, or the African American or what have you. Okay. And I've been fortunate that I have dealt with a lot of YouTube creators which are very positive. Some of them are not so positive. And to those who are not positive, I mean, I did give them the opportunity to work with me. It's just that for whatever reason, I'm not their cup of tea.
You still there, Jose?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just waiting for you to give a response. So look,
I will say for me personally that I have forgiven and moved on several times with several different people, but the one place where I absolutely draw the line is if I go to your channel and if you have the person that has doxed me and harassed me and pretty much, made my YouTube life hell since I've started on here, and you have that person in your chat all comfortable with their feet kicked up, chilling in the comment section, don't expect for me to be back on your channel, So that's all I can say about that. And that's my right, to protect my peace. And,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And one thing that some creators have a problem with is respecting my neutrality. Okay. So just because I'm cool with certain creators doesn't mean that I cannot join another platform and have a mature conversation regarding whatever the topic is. Unfortunately, some people have a huge problem with that. I mean, look.
Well, there's different levels. There's different levels to this shit, and people have been through different things in this space. So for me, that is my boundary. If you have the person that has doxed me, harassed me, or my family talked to, if you have it comfortable for that, you know, for them in your chat, then that's just not a place for me to hang out. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that I'm going to start fighting with you and make a big drama about it or try to destroy your channel. But it just means, like, if you see me, if you used to see me there and you don't see me there no more, then you already know what time it is.
Well, you know what? That's the reason why. Okay. That's the reason why. Okay. What I would appreciate it, like, maybe not live, but like in the background, say in Discord or in Insta or in DM, who's the ones that, you know, that trying to cause grief. So therefore, they would not be allowed on my platform.
Oh no, that's not directed towards you at all. It's just in general, and the people that it is meant for, they know who I'm talking to. You know what I mean? So, yeah, nothing to do with you, Jose.
Yeah, believe me, I understand. I know, but one thing I do try to do. Good evening, Don Armando. One thing I do try to do is I try to create a safe space for everyone.
Don knows who I'm talking about, Jose.
Yeah, I know. You know what? Yeah. You don't need to go further. And
there's no need to. That's the whole point of not being around anywhere where that person is, and, you know, not even talking about them either. So, but I just had to put that out there because people are kind of throwing around the question of, like, how come we can't all get along and work together? And it's just like, there's certain people I just refuse to be around. You know.
That's true. And believe me, I'm sure none of those people are ever going to even think about appearing on my platform. And if they do, well, I'm sorry. No. They're not. I'm sorry, because when everything is said and done, this is a safe space. People are allowed to express their point of view. I don't censor people here. Okay? And all I ask is the following. Let's be mutually respectful when we speak. And also accept me for who I am, since I'm able to accept you for what you are.
I just think in general at this point, everybody can work with whoever they want to work with. You know what I mean? I just think for me personally, and dealing with that crowd of people, all of them have repeatedly come for me. So, you know, you just have to close chapters sometimes and just do your own thing. Because some people don't want you to succeed, and their main objective on here is to fight with you or to make things more difficult for you. And when you recognize who those people are, it's best to just move the fuck around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And there have been people that I have to ban from my platform. First, for multiple reasons. I mean, the main thing is disrespect. Okay, and it's just that we're all small YouTube creators. Okay, we don't need to be constantly attacking each other. I mean, any serious YouTube creator would be spending time trying to perfect their platform, not get into play stupid games to win stupid prizes.
You know what is that when we first started and stuff, and we would do the back and forth, and it made for great content. But in order to be able to actually engage and make that content, you would have to really be dealing with these people. You understand what I'm saying? But, I'm over 2 years in this game already, and I no longer have any emotional depth for these people. You know, it's like only so many times you can go back and forth before it's just like, yeah, this well is run dry. And at this point, it's not even entertaining for the audience to watch us fight. Hey, Riza. Hey, honey.
Good evening,
So
Lisa. Thank you for
that's why you
stopping
don't see me
by.
fighting, Jose. I just be chilling.
But you know what? That's the best one of it, revenge. When you're able to enjoy life when people try to rock the boat.
Yeah. I'm just taking YouTube easy. I got I got different things going on in real life, so I just come on here when I can, do my thing when I can, and keep it moving. But it's not like my main motivation or focus at this point. I'm letting things just evolve naturally with less stress.
Look, when everything is said and done, this is recreation. Okay, this is recreation. This is a diversion. Okay, it is not my everyday job. I have an everyday job. Okay, and I got to deal with some of the office politics involved, and some of it can be very petty. So if I'm not dealing with petty co-workers, I'm dealing with petty union reps.
Yeah. Also, they spent a lot of time trying to band together to try to like take us out or take us down or whatever the hell they thought they were going to do. So now it's just like they're kind of left by themselves, looking around at the war torn rubble that's left, and let them pick up, let them rebuild, and get themselves out the mud. I don't know, you know what I mean? But I'm done with it. I'm not helping them. Fuck them.
Well, I think I can say it best in Spanish. A mí no importa. I don't care.
A mí no importa.
I mean, look. When everything is said and done, okay, I have a life outside of YouTube, okay? And unlike certain people, I actually own my home, okay? So forgive me if I'm going to flex a little bit.
Go on and flex on them, Jose. Go on and flex on them. But yeah, and also I've learned that it is okay to turn off the fucking phone sometimes. You know what I mean? I found myself getting worked up watching Lashid stream and all that shit. I just cut that shit off. You know, if you just don't give it any energy, then it just is what it is. Let it go. It's just part of YouTube. But all these people are as crazy as they've ever been.
Well, yes. So first of all, I mean, I've never knew this Lashid person before, and it's like I actually saw her content. It's like
she's another one that got very much obsessed with me at one point in time. Yeah. But she's going through a lot, midlife crisis. She's trying to get her tummy tucked. Hopefully she watches my plastic surgery video and sits the fuck down somewhere and stop being so insecure and just focus on making her content and not being worried about what I'm uploading on my side of things, because I'm going to upload what I want regardless. And all those old live streams, that was just part of the history of my channel. And I've deleted 2 channels. I deleted all my old videos off of this channel. So I've deleted a lot of work. And so if I find old work, I'm going to put it up, you know?
Yeah.
And also those old live streams really tell the whole story too.
Yeah. Yeah, I have seen some of them, and it's like it's amazing how some
they
of
used
those
to love me
people
then, didn't they?
who were, yes.
Now I'm the boogeyman.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Well, look. Remember, I was removed from Future's Discord not once but twice.
Well, I don't know. I just say let them do their thing. Let them have their little crew or whatever. They can't stand each other either, but it's not my problem. Let them do whatever they do. Good luck.
Yes. And good luck, Hybrid, with the fact that you're losing subs and you're losing allies both at the same time. I mean,
Oh, well, since we're here and I'm talking anyway, being a little bit messy, at least it's not on my channel. I do want to say too that Van Pussy or Hand Job, whatever you want to call him, he is so embarrassing per usual. I noticed that he went and he shared a little something and he took a shot at me in the title. So it's like I'm over here minding my business, not even thinking about do whatever, and people are sending me this shit. But yet he hasn't uttered one word to Hybrid, who has been at his neck begging for his attention because he doesn't have no smoke for no men, just like we always said. So Hybrid's coming at his neck. He don't got nothing to say, but he's still over there trying to throw shots at me. He's a clout chaser. He used Hybrid for, I guess, the 60 subs that Hybrid has.
Actually,
and now he's on to the next.
Actually, he doesn't even have 60 subs. He has 58.
Oh, gosh, Jose.
I mean, you know what? And that's embarrassing because when you think about it, I have almost 4 times as many subs as he does.
You know what's even more embarrassing, though? Is having almost 2,000 when you really only have like 300, like the other one.
Oh, yeah, that is embarrassing. Okay.
You got almost 2,000 people subscribe to your channel and only 40 people watch your video. Because they're bots, motherfucker. They're bots. These pathetic losers.
I heard that he actually bought subs. I don't know how accurate that is.
Well, it's pretty damn accurate. Look at his channel.
Wow.
You know, when you wake up the next day and then you have like 300 more subs than you did the first day.
Yeah. Well,
messy, Jose. You got me up here being messy.
But you know what's funny regarding El the No Show? I took a look at the number of total views that he has gotten on his platform compared to mine, which is like 8 times more views than he's ever received.
Jose, you're so petty too. Did you also know that his most viewed content is content talking shit about us?
Of course. I mean, look. I mean, if you take away those 1 or 2 streams that he talks to, I mean, how many views does his stream get? 20, 30. Half the time he puts his stuff on private.
Yeah, everything is a sad state of affairs at this point. I don't know what to say, but at this point, I don't know. I got the Titanic's going down. I got into the fucking boat and got the fuck out of Dodge. You know what? I took the last piece of wood, bitch.
You did the right thing. You did the right thing, daughter. You did the right thing. But speaking about going down with the Titanic, think of all the allies Hybrid lost. Magic, Mulatto, Vampuro, let's see. What else?
Is it puro or puto?
Puro.
I think it's puto is better. Better for him.
Well, we don't want to get that messy. No, but then again, he called my platform. He called me. What was it? What was he called me? An old, senile, lonely white guy.
Yeah, it just sounds like projection.
Yeah, because contrary to what he might think, I actually had a core group. Before I met people like yourself and Multi and what have you.
RZA not destroyed all the life and took the last piece of wood. Okay. Y'all bitches figured it out. I'm done.
Look, at this point, I'm just being the best version of myself. Good evening, Irby.
Hey, Irby.
Hey. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay. Irby? Okay. Well, I don't know what's going on. The link let me just put it in the chat again. Okay.
Hello? Jose. All right, y'all, we're having some difficulties.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. You know what? It seems like, okay, it's a struggle soon. What can I say? But look, I'll say this much. This has been a unique set of YouTube experiences that I've had for almost 2 years, having to deal with both great people like yourself and Multi and Denise and Ramon and 18th Letter and Radical Latino, and then having to deal with the peanut gallery, so to speak. And I just have to laugh at times. Okay.
Yeah, it definitely can be very comical. Absolutely.
Yeah, let's see if I can bring back Irby. Good evening, Irby.
What's up, all of y'all?
Hey.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
No. No.
So what's up, Irby? What do you want to add to the conversation?
Oh, you was asking about like the Golden Sphere, is it still a sector or is it like still a sector?
Yeah.
Yes, it is, but it's just split with different factions, like people doing their own independent route. Because at one point, everybody was associated with each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They need to get their asses hashtagging Golden Sphere or stay stagnant forever. Because whether they like it or not, you know, that's the algorithm. So
you need to put respect on your name, Gigi.
well, you already know that ain't gonna happen. But at the end of the day, like everybody already know what time it is, so that's enough for me.
Look, I have said this before, and I'll say it again. If you're cool with me, I'm cool with you. And I don't turn my back on my friends. And I consider the both of you my friends. And also Multi, also Kimmy Dion, and AMR, and all the other Golden Spear, MGN, and other mixed race people.
So what did you guys think about Magic kind of slipping back in? Remember I told y'all that she was creeping out the back door? Well, she done slip back in through the back door. And she said she's bored of the conversation, blah, 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 blah. And she's gonna, I mean, I'm not gonna fuck with her or whatever. I'm gonna let her rock out, obviously, because it's whatever. She's like never been on my like top list of motherfuckers, you know what I mean? But what did y'all think about her coming back? She changed her name. She's no longer associated with Hybrid and them. Of course, we knew that wasn't going to last, right?
Okay. Well, I'll be perfectly, when it comes to the tragic one, or Mrs. Tragical, so to speak, she burned a lot of bridges, okay? First of all, by removing me from the Discord without any warning, and then co-signing the stupidity of what you call him, Mulatto Handjob.
Well, that was already the second strike, because the first strike was she co-signed Angry Biracial's fuck shit initially. Remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then she came back and sided with Hybrid and Vanguard. And that's when I was like, okay, so it's just against us in general. So you'll hop on anything smoking that's, you know, going against us, coming at us.
Opportunism. She's an opportunist.
Absolutely. But, you know, all these people in the space they're up here, they're like trying to shame people for wanting to be YouTubers. All these bitches want to be YouTubers. They all want their channels to pop. They all want to be popping, and they're just haters. Let's be honest. Nobody's on here for nothing. Everybody wants their channel to be successful, maybe for different reasons, but they still want it to be successful.
But you know what the hypocrisy regarding Mrs. Magical? First of all, she's talking about the drama, nothing more than the drama, and healing. I mean, she's the one that that created all this drama herself. I mean, and she really co-signed a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure did.
And you know what? I wouldn't even mind her talking so much about mental health issues if I felt that she meant it, instead not just trying to like do whatever to get views or subs or what have you. I mean, I was doing mental health issues on my from the beginning, okay? And unlike her, I actually had a therapist on my platform at least 3 times. So I'm not just
the
talking. The
problem with her is that she's salty. She's salty because she has these streams or whatever about professional this or that, or business this, or psychology this or that, and she doesn't get the views or whatever. Listen, I don't know what to tell you, honey. Like, step up your charisma, your personality, or just continue doing what you're doing. Be consistent about it, and you will gather a group of like-minded people that appreciate your content. but I'm sitting around hating on other people that are, doing better than you isn't going to get you anywhere, which is why she's had to reset now, and she's back down to, basically starting over because you let your hating get ahead of you. They got way too cocky, all of them, and they thought they were like king of the fucking hill, but then they after they accomplished whatever they thought they accomplished, they turned around and looked around and realized they all fucking hate each other, okay? And they were only there to be against us. And now none of them want to even mess with each other anymore. So let them self-destruct or rebuild. That's what they got to do. They got to rebuild. Me and Multi good.
Well, remember one time supposedly she wanted to connect with Latinos.
Oh.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Yeah, when she was like going to radical streams and stuff, yeah.
And the Belizeans, now she.
I don't know. It's funny. I'm just gonna watch and see how this all unfolds with my popcorn.
Oh yes, so will I. So will I. Believe me, I'll have my popcorn, and I will see the.
Because right now we got team Diana, George, Vanguard, Future. Maybe she's halfway in, halfway out, like always. Who else? Al. Is there anybody else?
Daffy Duck.
He's on the outskirts with them. They're not fucking with him right now. He's gotten his dose of karma. And yes. Vanguard blowjob is next.
You know what? I don't like to laugh at the misfortune of others, but sometimes, you sow what you.
Listen, this damn apple bring out the worst of people, I tell you.
That's true. That's true. But you know something? I gained most of the subs that I have lost, so you can't keep a good man down, a good person down.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, and I know it's going to take, a while for me to, to be monetized, but you know what? You learn, and then if you don't know, you ask.
It just takes time no matter what. Even if a huge content creator comes along tomorrow and puts you on, and you just get 1,000 subs by tomorrow, you still can't get monetized. You still got to get 4,000 watch time hours. So that's the whole point, that there is no shortcuts. You can buy subs or whatever it is that you want to do. You still got to get them watch time hours up. Even when you get monetized, you got to have people watch the fucking videos. Like, there's no shortcuts. So there's no point to sit around mad. All you can do is just make content and put in your time and put in your work. That's what I'm doing,
Can I ask both of you a question?
Yeah.
Sure.
What do you tell somebody that probably wants to probably one day start a YouTube channel? What advice y'all would give that person? Especially now I gotta ask you this question to you, in the golden sphere.
I would make sure that you are mentally prepared for the bullshit. Just like that's what I told Future when she came in. And just stay true to yourself. That's the only advice I could give somebody, and stay consistent. Even when you feel like the world is against you, you just keep on going, because there's going to be times that you do feel like the world is against you, because this is YouTube. You wake up tomorrow and everybody hates you. It's just how it goes until they move on to the next person. And then they'll circle back around again and hit you up again. Basically, it's a lot of fighting out here. A lot of jealousy.
Yep.
Yeah. First of all, you're gonna have a thick skin because sooner or later you're gonna have haters. You're gonna have detractors. Number one. Number two, try to develop your niche, so to speak, because once you define what is your niche, then it's just a matter of producing content on a regular basis. In the beginning, it's going to be slow. And you're not going to get a lot of views because basically you're the new kid on the block. However, if you are consistent and you remain true to your core values, your channel will grow eventually. Okay. Look, one thing I have, and a huge shout out to Keisha, because now she has over 300 subs.
Yes, Keisha.
So she actually outdid me. But you know what? I'm not upset. In fact, if anything, it makes me think I better step up my game. Okay, I'm not hating.
That's healthy competition. We should all have that. We should all have healthy competition. But it's just, it's a difference between that and just being a hater. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's the difference. Okay. I can say that with Keisha's success, it tells me that I need to step up my game. I need to do things differently. I need to come up with different topics to talk about. Some of them will hit well, some of them will flop.
She makes a lot of shorts, and that helps. And she has two different genres that she puts shorts in: the dreads and the beauty, and also the fitness. So it's about niching down, like the advice you gave Irby, and then marketing off of that. And the shorts help. I got a lot of subs from shorts.
Yeah.
And networking. Everybody wants to sit around talking to each other. Nobody wants to venture out of their space. They don't want to go talk to new people, other people. I get subs. I don't even make content, and I get subs just because I'm sociable. I'm around. I'm meeting people on YouTube, and these people wonder why they don't meet and make connections with people, because they just sit around talking to each other, and they just want to vet who comes in and try to keep everybody out. You're never going to grow trying to keep everybody out, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. And it's like people are too busy like gatekeeping who gets in and who does not.
Exactly. When in all reality, it's better for your channel and for your show to have all different types of viewpoints come up, whether they agree with you or disagree. Even more entertaining when they disagree.
Well, you know what? Actually, I'll give you a perfect example of how we have been agreeable when we disagree. There have been many times when I have had disagreements with Denise Gonzalez. The difference is we were able to discuss them intelligently, and we were both able to back up our stuff with facts, not emotion.
Speaking of disagreeing, because it just reminded me when you said that, because we disagree oftentimes on politics and stuff. That Al had said that me and Multiworld, what did he say? We were like right-wing nut jobs, far right radical. Yes, he basically called us white supremacists, far right fucking nut jobs and shit. I'm just like, the shit these people make up is crazy. But it just reminded me of that, because we disagree. We used to disagree with Al on politics, but we didn't think it was that big of a deal. But on Mad Day, it'll get amplified and exaggerated or whatever. So it's like now we're right wing nut jobs.
Well, you know what? I don't. You know what? I want to know what was he smoking that make that assessment.
I have no idea.
Well, it's
Wait, somebody else is
okay.
up here. Let me see.
Introvert.
Hey,
Yes.
Boricua.
Introvert.
Hey, you guys.
How
Hey,
you
Don Jose,
doing?
Golden, Irby. What's going on, guys?
So
Sup. I know that I'm tuning in a little late. It's just that I caught the stream now, so and I saw the title and I figure, hey, what did Jose do now? He got in he got into an argument with a Karen somewhere. Like, golly, Jose, you with these women out there, you're getting in trouble. Hope everything is okay though.
No, actually,
He's
the
battling a
topic
Karen at
is
work.
Oh, that's what. Oh, damn. What makes it difficult? What makes it kind of like a sensitive thing is that it's somebody that you have to work with, and somebody that you have to see every day, most likely. At least every once in a while, maybe from another department, but yeah, you have the knowledge of each other's existence, and you know exactly where where each other is located. Okay, yeah. I mean, the situation.
My boss is a Karen,
You're
but
what?
my boss is a total Karen, but she loves
Oh,
me. So thankfully, I'm never on. Thankfully, I'm never on that end of her wrath. So,
you get that. You get that,
well,
Gigi.
you
You get
better
that.
stay in her good graces then. And so
well,
you don't want her
that
to
must be
take it
my
out on you.
biracial privilege they talk about. I speak her language.
Because she's biracial too. Is that what it is?
No, she's a white lady.
but
Oh, okay. So you are white adjacent, that kind of thing.
No, but I know how to talk to older white lady. Like I do. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how to explain it, but yeah.
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 You know what? I'm kind of feeling good about myself right now because I just went to the store and I was getting something to drink, and I was actually asked for ID. And
Hey.
you know, I feel pretty good about myself. And I actually told the lady, I was like, "Oh, I'm flattered. I'm flattered. You are actually asking me for ID because I'm an old man. I mean, when somebody is visibly of a certain age, you don't get asked usually for ID. But yeah, I was good.
I
I
always
was
get
at the
asked for,
dollar
I always get
store.
asked for the ID.
I was at the dollar store and they had like a sign where they had to ask everybody, and I'm not exaggerating, y'all. I saw an old fucking lady and they asked her for the ID. And if you would have seen this old lady's face, I was dead. It was so funny. She was just could not believe that she had to
Yeah.
been she was about 70 something years old and they asked her for ID.
Well, I mean, it's
Like, I'm
funny,
sorry,
but
ma'am, but it's policy. We have to ask everybody.
okay.
well,
like,
Yeah.
dang.
But,
let me share this little story that happened at work. The president of my union came to our location to talk about stuff going on, and he mentioned something about it's time to have elections for our union reps. So this person, who's another union rep, who is a Latina Karen, got up on the floor talking about, whoa, we need to get some new people, and we need to get rid of old delegates and whatnot and what have you. So I still said, to the sister in the green, I just want to let you know that we're having a nomination meeting, and anyone who wishes to run can do so. And the president, and actually, in the union headquarters, they already know about this person who's a Karen. Okay, so the president saw me and he kind of like motioned me like, don't go there. It's like, don't worry, I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna keep it calm. I'm gonna keep it friendly. So
oh man, I can only imagine what happened next.
Riza, where did we meet at and whose chat?
Are asking a question.
Maybe she stepped away for a moment.
Yeah, Irby apparently stepped out, so I'm sure
His
he'll be
connection
right
probably
back.
went bad. Yeah.
Yeah. When connection wants
well,
to act up. Mhm.
Yeah. Well, one of the things I've learned recently was just how to pin the link.
How do you pin the link? Because I still haven't figured out. I still haven't researched it either. But just since we're on the topic, how do you pin the damn link?
Oh, that's something that I will have to learn to do. I haven't figured out. My bad.
Yeah, we need to know. We need to know that, Ramon. Jose,
Yeah. How to pin it to the beginning, to the top of the chat. I know. I guess I'm gonna have to look it up. I haven't had to deal with that. Yeah, Jose.
Okay. Actually, what you do is you take a look at the link that's in the chat, and then you touch and you touch it, and then it pops up a menu, and then it gives you the option to pin it. But you have to use like a self. But you have to use like another device.
Okay.
In order to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Welcome back, Irby.
Everything's good. I had to step down for a minute.
Oh boy, this is like one of those nights.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Just give me okay. Yeah. Ramon, when are you gonna be doing another stream?
I was thinking about doing one tonight, but I got caught up with some things, and I did have an idea for a stream, but I got caught up in some stuff that I'm arranging with my sister, some legal stuff. I've been having to write up documents, powers of attorney, things like that. So I have been caught up with that. So let's see what happens tomorrow. I'll definitely make sure to let you know if something comes up. Maybe sometime during the afternoon, because I may have to do some things during the morning. I know that I have said that before. I need to be more consistent. I know. It's just life happens.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Multi's going live tomorrow night, so y'all come through or whatever, and check out my new video too if you haven't already.
Yeah, sure will.
I did.
Thank you.
I did. You know what? It's a tragedy that a young lady went before her time. I mean, it's never a good thing, and I just want to say to her family, I'm sending all my positive vibes.
That's also trending right now, Jose, as far as like the BBL topic and all the women that are dying from it and stuff.
I saw something about that. The wife of one of the Wilding Out guys.
Yeah.
Damn. Now, the thing is that there is that risk. I don't know the details. I don't know where did she go to get that, because usually it is assumed somebody who dies from that is something as it is usually assumed that the procedure was done outside of the United States, but not necessarily. That's something that can happen here in the States, especially when it's somebody who's not licensed, who doesn't have the proper training.
What happened in Miami for her?
Oh, it happened in Miami? Oh.
But Miami also has a bad reputation for a lot of bad plastic surgery practices.
Yeah, but that's the thing, because a lot of the practitioners are people that are not qualified. I mean, they're putting injections or fix a flat on their ass, and then they wonder what they're dying, because they're using products, something that you can buy at an auto store. Like at an auto store or a Home Depot or whatever, they're using products like that, injecting that in their ass, and damn, they're getting killed. They're
Well, this wasn't that type of a situation. It was a real plastic surgery, but everybody knows regardless if you're taking the risk when you go under the knife, you know what I mean? But they did say that this doctor did have some bad reviews and stuff, so maybe she wasn't
Exactly.
diligent in her
Yeah, exactly.
research.
So, damn. Man, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but sometimes people cutting corners or trying to save a few bucks, and they take that risk, man. They
They
take
say
that
that they
risk.
get the influencers that way because they're like, okay, if you come, we'll give you plastic surgery for like super cheap so you can promote us. But they're really dealing with these like shady butchers, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Damn.
Guys, what's your reaction to what Donna and Amanda put in the chat that Miami is #1 when it comes to HIV cases?
Oh wow, I didn't know that. I thought Atlanta was or something like that.
Exactly. I thought it was Atlanta.
Yeah. The word was that Atlanta was like up there, kind of like #1. So it surprises me that it's Miami. Of course. Miami is a highly populated area, and it has people that are coming and going from different parts of the world. So that is a contributing factor to it. I mean, there is a lot of movement when it comes to people. So that could be a thing. The thing is that I wouldn't be too quick to blame to blame the Caribbean, because you hear something like that, and people immediately are gonna start blaming the Caribbean for that. I mean, even though
No, I think it's more so the ABC community, to be honest, where there's high populations of them. There's,
yeah,
it is
and I
what
know,
it is.
and I know that it is considered a bad thing to say that. I mean, but
it's
for a
the
long
truth,
time,
yeah.
for a long time, it's been kind of like fairly common knowledge that is usually in certain groups of alternative lifestyles where the high there is a high index of HIV transmissions. It's been happening for a long time. But the thing is that, okay, at least back in the day you could talk about that, but these days you can't say that, because then is either against the alphabet community or something, even if it is the truth. That's how we're living right now. You can't say the truth, even if it could mean like it could actually mean helping somebody. You have to be able to tell the truth first.
Yeah, but you
what we said.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? The way the society is today. Like, for example, let's say if I was to see Gigi, in my workplace, okay. I have to be so politically correct, because if I, heaven forbid, I would say to someone, "You look beautiful," or "You look attractive," the next thing you know, I'm guilty of sexual harassment. So I have to go say, "Oh, you wear that attire very well. You look very professional." So it's like, you can't even say.
Well, that's something that I think that I have talked about before. I mean, the only at my workplace, the only people that I might give a compliment to will be the older ladies. I mean, they're already middle age or older, that don't mind the compliments. I mean, so those are the only ones that I will give a compliment to. If she's a bit young, then I don't even talk to them because I'm not trying to risk somebody trying to claim that I was harassing them. There was a situation in which one of my co-workers, good guy, good dude, that had been in the company for a long time, ended up getting fired because of an allegation of harassment. And I know who did it, and I think she was lying, because she's somebody who had just started at the company, and the guy, I knew him, and he was somebody who at one time in his department, he was working with these two women who were very good looking and nothing ever happened. Very attractive women, and nothing ever happened. But this gal just starts at the company, and maybe they had a couple of chats, and then all of a sudden, she is reporting him for harassment. And he's not that. He wasn't that kind of dude. He was somebody who was a family man, older, professional. I mean, leader of his community. I'm just, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I mean, but yeah, he did ended up getting fired.
Well, believe it or not, in my department, I'm the only male, which is like, God, why do I have to be? Why the heck do I?
You get to be surrounded by the ladies, Jose. Oh, good for you.
You get bitched at a lot, Jose?
Okay, first of all of them are married or they're in relationships. Or one thing I never do, I never date a coworker. I never have. I'll never will.
Yeah. I have, but that was a long time ago, and it was when I was younger, still in school, and the girl that I dated, she was just somebody who was done with it. So it was never a problem, but it was that one time. So, and it never happened after that. When I was after school and I was working kind of like in a more professional setting, that never happened again, because I was most of the time around men for the most part, because of the work that I was doing. It was more technical, kind of like a technical type of work that usually is more. It tends to be more men that do it. So it wasn't it wasn't really an issue like that. But I have been there. I have been in a situation at my current job. In my first few years, there was a time when I was the only male in the department, and my coworkers were female, and my department lead, my boss, she was a female. But something that I observed is that my coworkers had a problem with her, with our lead, and that's something that I have seen in other places when it comes to women having a female boss. They have a tendency not to get along too well, and there were kind of instances in which there were argue and butt heads, and my coworkers with the lead. But later on, she quit, and then a man became the lead at the department, and all of that stuff went away. Mm-hmm. It hasn't been a thing anymore.
Yeah. Well, the fact of the matter is, it's gotten to the point where I don't even say sweetie or honey or anything. In fact, even if I have a girlfriend, I wouldn't call her sweetie and honey unless she say it was okay. That's how worried I am. Because heaven forbid you say sweetie to one lady, and next thing you know it, you're being charged for sexual harassment.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I still flirt with women though.
Yeah, I know that I'm not interested in being in the situation. Yeah, back in the day, I was in a situation like that, but the woman that I was with, she was cool with it, so it was never an issue. Later on, we were at that workplace. Later on, she found another job, so it made things a little bit easier, even though I couldn't see her as much as I would have liked. But at least that whole risk of there being some kind of consequence for dating somebody at work, that went away. It wasn't a problem anymore. Yeah. But these days, I want to risk it. I mean, it will have to be one of the two. We'll have to stop working at the place anymore if I were to meet somebody, which is not really something that I'm doing. I'm kind of like settled. There is somebody in my life. But the if.
Yep.
It's kind of like an if situation, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the reason why if if there is like a lady that I feel, that I have, that I feel, that I feel
attracted to.
Now I wasn't planning to go there.
Well, it was like you was dancing around it. I'm like, let's just rip the Band-Aid off.
No, if I
Don't
had
deny it, Jose.
okay. I'm showing, like a sign of affection without being sexual.
Yeah, you kind of broke up there. I mean, I couldn't hear what you said at the end. Jose? Can't hear you. Okay. So what's happening? That was the only thing that you guys were talking about? Maybe noses? Maybe
Yeah, I wanted to bring up something. Y'all ever watched that show, that 70s show back in the day, and how y'all about the actor who just got found guilty?
one of the cast members, something about assaulting a woman, something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not a woman, several women. He got
several.
guilty. They found him guilty of drugging them and sexually assaulting them.
Oh. Well, are they gonna give him the Bill Cosby treatment?
Yeah, and they say his religion, the church he was involved in, on him and his. They try to cover
He's
it
in
up.
Scientology, and they are like corrupting, because they have these Scientologists. They got like people in the courthouse. They got their hands in government and shit.
Yeah, it's a cult. It's a cult,
Yeah.
but they are a connected cult. I don't know if Tom Cruise is still part of that, but I remember this actress called Leah Remini, who got out of there. You can look her up, Leah Remini. She used to be part of the Church of Scientology, and she managed to get out. And I think
they're trying to protect him, basically.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
I'm sure they are, because it's a fucking cult. I mean, that's something that I don't know what's Tom Cruise's involvement today. I mean, I don't know what kind of deal he had to cut, because I don't hear him talking about that church anymore, and they're letting him make his movies. So I don't know what's the deal with him. What's his status on that?
He's still affiliated, because if not, they'd be attacking him, because that's how the cult works. So he's still obviously affiliated, yeah. But he's just probably done put in his work, and he's chilling, probably. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He brought it to the main stage for sure.
Oh, definitely. It's just that on cults. I mean, you can never really quit. It's not too different from the mob. I mean, I kind of liken those two things. That's something that you can never really quit. So I don't know what kind of deal does he have with them.
Exactly.
Well, my brother, ex-wife, God bless his soul. She was a Jehovah's Witness. So, when they got married, she wasn't into that doctrine. So, eventually, she became a Jehovah's Witness, and actually, she left him for, I think, someone in the Watchtower.
Yeah, but isn't the Watchtower kind of like the publication? The publication that the Jehovah's Witness do? Because I think I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've known a couple of people that have been or are still.
I don't think Jehovah's Witnesses are cults, though. I don't think that's a cult.
They kind of take it a little bit too far. I mean, they put limitations on medical treatment, and because of the religion.
They're always trying to recruit me. Every time they see me walking down, they just want to trying to get me into it.
Well, yeah, but trying to recruit you doesn't necessarily mean it's a cult. I mean, that's
Oh
literally
no,
part of
that's
their
them
religion.
going.
They have to witness. I feel bad for the young people that are stuck in that, and they got to go out and do that since they're little kids. You know, they don't have a choice.
Yeah, and they have to go out preaching. You have to go
Yeah.
out and knock on doors and preach and things like that. I mean, nobody wants to hear
But
that.
it's something that they can willingly leave with no, like, you know.
Well, hopefully.
The only thing is they get shamed because I had a friend who was in it, and the only thing that they really can do to you is just like shun you for like leaving the church. But they're not going to harass you like Scientologists or try to ruin your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
They just won't like she said that you can still go to the church, but you can't like participate, and you can't. I don't know. It's just certain things where you kind of feel like, you know, you're outcasted within the congregation or whatever.
Your family can't talk to you or something like that. Or
No, but getting excommunicated from family, that's too much.
Well, I mean, to them, you are considered like an apostate.
Yeah. You see, that's the thing. That's why I don't do organized religion because of that. I mean, and even though I don't have much family, but I wouldn't want somebody that I'm not related to trying to tell me that I can't see the people that I'm actually related to, even though there aren't that many of them anymore. But still, I don't want some stranger dictating shit to me. I hate that.
Well,
I mean, when it comes to religion, that should be something that you're doing that because you want to. That you're not supposed to be submitting to this whole control of an institution.
Well, see, as a Christian, first of all, one thing I try to be mindful of, first of all, you know, the message itself is not very hard. The problem is people complicate it by their own biases and what have you. I mean, and I don't look at Christianity as a religion, so to speak. I look at it as a way of life, like a philosophy, which I have adopted.
Well, this is controversial, and I don't want to be offensive because I do think that you are probably, I think you said you're Catholic, but I think that there should be like a distinction because I don't feel like Catholics do things in the same way that, like, you know, Christians do.
Well, okay. Well, you have Catholics who are Christian, and you have Catholics who are not.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yep.
And I know some of my Catholic brethren will be upset with me to say that, but that is the truth. Okay. I'm Catholic, but yet in some ways I'm not as Catholic. Like, for example, I don't have a lot of, first of all, I don't have statues and what have you. I don't ask the intercession of saints and whatnot, that nature. So I'm different.
Good evening, guys.
Good evening, Don
evening.
Armando. Welcome to the party.
Yeah. The reason why I have
So,
I'm going to be the reason why I'm just having this avatar is because a certain YouTuber I just found out is trying to have me arrested because of whatever the case may be. I'm not going to go around and state it out, but I just found this out, so I'm just going to keep a low profile. I'm trying to use my image in real time or whatsoever. I'm like,
you're kind of breaking up. You're kind of breaking up. It's a little difficult to understand you.
All right, it's raining out here, so you know that's how it is. So how's everything with you, Ramon?
Everything is okay. How about you, man?
Yeah, I'm good. You know, just maintaining.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, me too. Friday evening.
I wonder what,
Mhm.
I wonder what happened. I wonder what happened with Gigi.
Yeah, I know too.
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
gotta go.
Maybe she'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but you know what? I can understand to a certain extent her point of view. I mean, because to those who are not familiar with Catholicism, we look like we're weird and what have you. And again, there are Catholics who are Christian, and there's Catholics who are not.
I don't get that. I don't get that. How can you be Catholic and not be a Christian? I mean, I don't, because it's an extension of it. It's a
Okay,
variation
okay,
of it.
I don't get it either.
okay. I'll explain to you why. Okay. Just because you are baptized as a Catholic and you have gone through your sacraments, it does not necessarily mean automatically that you're living according to what Jesus teaches. It could be some people, because some people, it's more of a cultural thing, or some people it's more like something that's artificial. So that reason why I said that there are Catholics who are Christian and there's Catholics who are not. I'm sorry that your phone died, Gigi. But you're always welcome here. So I don't know if that makes any sense, Ramon.
No. I'll look it up. That's right.
But I know what you're saying, Jose, because when I was a kid, I was partially raised in the Catholic faith, even though I was not baptized into it. So I know some of the technicalities of that.
Mm-hmm.
In fact,
Okay.
if you take a look at my Facebook page, there's a part that says in it, "Saved by grace, Catholic by choice."
Mm-hmm. All right.
That in a nutshell explains what my beliefs are.
Okay.
So, and it looks like we lost Irby as well. Maybe he had the same problem that Gigi had.
Making fun. Taking a shot at the connection. So, all right.
Yeah.
So, what I was trying to do was I'm trying to show videos from my Instagram account of people doing stupid things. That's why you have this topic. If you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you actually look at it, it's like on Saturday, I was on TikTok, found out that there was a whole pot unraveling of people who are actually trying to put me in jail for certain stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna fall back. And they're trying to use my own image on real time. So that's why I got this avatar until whenever.
Okay. Thank you, Irby, for stopping by. Have a good night. Be safe out there.
Have a good one, Irby.
Have a good one, Irby.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, tomorrow night it seems going to be busy night for you two, Chris, because I know Radical is doing your stream tomorrow night, and also Multi as well.
Yeah. If I were to do something, it will have to be early then. Yeah. Hopefully, I can get an audience. But it will have to be early because I know that the bigger channels are gonna be doing their thing, and yeah.
I mean, I'm just really trying to secure an interview about on the music side. So that's been my goal for I guess, for a year. I kind of have some success, but at the same time, most of the people I'm trying to interview don't know how to use StreamYard. So I guess I might have to or talk on how to use the StreamYard program so we could actually do interviews or whatever. Or I might have to go to their places.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Yeah.
I got a couple of streams. I got a couple of streams scheduled for next week. One of them is dealing with the misconceptions regarding Latinas.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to reach out to the lady Latinas which follow me and follow them on Instagram, and hopefully some of them will show up at least in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And of course, Sunday the 11th is the National Puerto Rican Day Parade.
Wait, hold up.
Yeah. It's coming up. It's coming up in the next few days. It's gonna be like
hold up.
2 days.
Jose, isn't that like the second week of Isn't that like the second week of June? The Puerto Rican parade?
Yeah, the second Sunday of June. The second Sunday.
Yeah. Eventually, I would like to see it, but of course, I will have to travel all the way up there.
Yeah, what up, Rakim?
Rakim, what's happening?
Hey, how you doing? Whoops. Oh boy.
You on the road, dude? I think he's on the road.
Yeah, it could be. Maybe the connection is bad.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, what's going on, fellas? How y'all doing tonight?
Yeah,
we're doing good.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty well, Jose. Yeah, I am on the road. I am leaving Grand Rapids, Michigan, headed to Indianapolis, Indiana.
All right.
Yeah, I heard my boy. I was listening. I heard my boy Ramon talk about the PR parade. Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, I've never been there because it's a New York thing. The big Puerto Rican parade. It will require me to travel up there. Yeah.
You heard that the Chicago Puerto Rican parade is lit too.
Yes.
Well, that's what my boy was telling me.
Everybody comes around from the Midwest to go to the Chicago.
Out here up in Philadelphia, the Puerto Rican parade is always in October. So therefore, it's not so much really a parade. It's just a whole bunch of people with Puerto Rican flags dancing and drinking.
Yeah. Well, that's our thing.
Well,
Get it together. And dancing and drinking and partying and bullshit.
Yeah, don't worry. Us Dominicans be doing that too.
Oh, I know you do. I've been to the DR myself, so I have seen how you get down. Wow. I take it to another level. I mean, I remember the first time that I went there back in 2011. I went a party. I was there for a week. Out of that whole week, 7 days, I partied for like 5 nights straight. I got back to New Orleans exhausted. I could barely walk. I mean, and the thing is that I only had like a day and a half to recover before I had to get back to work. And
wow.
I partied. I never partied like that much again after that.
Well, I know, like here with the Puerto Rican parade, they used to have the parade downtown, and then all the festivities would go to Humboldt Park because they would have a set like a 5-day festival in Humboldt Park. And they still do the festival and everything, but down the parade has just been moved to Humboldt Park as well. So Yeah, it'd be lit, man. Everybody, even all of the Boricuas that left Chicago and moved to Florida or moved to Milwaukee or different places like that, come back and everything, and everybody goes celebrate at the PR parade. A lot of food, man. A lot of food. Some of the best Caribbean food too.
Yes.
So it's definitely lit. Sometimes you have like certain troublemakers and everything, but that's easy to avoid.
No, of course, of
Yo,
course.
guys, I'm about to hop off, so it was nice being here for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much for
Definitely.
stopping by.
Appreciate you coming by.
Yeah, anytime.
All right.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the.
Take care.
Like I said, like as far as Caribbean representation, Puerto Ricans are the largest presence in the city of Chicago. Like they have besides the Puerto Rican parade, they have the Caribbean festival. But it's kind of like all of the West Indian countries getting together and having.
It's kind of like a carnival.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's like a whole like the West Indians in general, and there's a lot of Puerto Ricans that attend that as well.
Yeah, because if they play calypso, because we dance to calypso too. I mean, like if you ever been, I don't know if they do that anymore, but in the island municipality of Vieques, I mean they do every year they do what is called kind of like the annual festivities, what we call the patronales. I don't know if they still do that, but it's calypso bands from the little islands, from the Virgin Islands that get to Vieques, and they play at the calypso the festivities. I had the chance to go there once, and it was fun. It was calypso music. Yeah. We danced to that too. Yeah,
Definitely. Like it was funny because my friend, two of my closest friends, one of my friends, he's half Jamaican and half Belizean, and his wife is half Puerto Rican and half Haitian. And it was when they had their baby a couple of years ago. We went to the baby shower and they had made him a little crib out of wood, and they had like all the Haitian flag, the Puerto Rican flag, the Jamaican flag, and the Belizean flag. They had it carved in there, and it was some good artwork. I don't know who they had that did it, like the little headboard for the crib. I was like, look, y'all got this little Caribbean baby, man, all of these islands in one.
Yeah. No, I'm sure they got it was all done customized. It was a customized crib with a flag. So I'm sure it was looking real nice.
Yeah. And it was everybody came. Her Boricua side of the family, her Haitian side of the family, his Jamaican side of the family, and Belizean. And there was a lot of Caribbean food, jerk chicken, arroz gandules. Everybody was bringing dishes, a bunch of different food and everything from the islands. Everybody was hanging out. It was pretty fun. It was around the summertime too.
Oh, it does sound like fun. All right.
It'll be another way to have fun if you go to Times Square. Ramon, if you go to Times Square New Year's Eve to watch the ball drop.
I'm gonna step off.
Man, you in this wintertime, Jose. Jesus Christ.
You with your winter time, man. Just turn up the AC and be the just step naked into the fridge or something.
Hey, I've been used to the winter my whole life, man. But I think it's starting to get to me because now, it seems like now when the winter time comes, now my bones start to ache more and all types of stuff. So.
Right. You need tropical weather, man. That's what we're made of. We're made of for tropical weather. Absolutely. And don't stop procrastinating with the whole thing about planning a trip and going somewhere where it's warm. Stop procrastinating, man, because you're gonna find yourself to be too old, not wanting to go nowhere.
Yeah,
you're gonna regret it.
You're right. You're right about that, Ramon. That's gonna be my first place to go. I'm gonna go to PR And then I
Yeah.
want to go to down the line. I want to go to Cuba, and I definitely want to go to Jamaica, and
Yes.
a couple other. Definitely the Caribbean first. Like I didn't realize it, man. I haven't really been too many places because I want to go to New York too, and New Orleans.
Ah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, don't go to New Orleans
Guys.
right on Mardi Gras because it's too hectic, too dangerous. People get shot and all.
Yeah, I heard it.
Excuse me, guys. What do you think about the comment here that RZA put down?
The what? The what was that?
What do you think about the comment?
He said winter is the
Look at
best.
your comment.
Oh, winter the best. Okay, well, that's for you guys, not for me. I'm an islander. Remember, I'm an islander. Winter is not the best. Winter brings complications. Snow, sleet. I hate it. I hate it with a passion because you're getting into accidents. You can't go nowhere. You can't move around. You end up getting sequestered in your own place because you can't move your car. You can barely walk around because you could slip and fall on your ass and hurt yourself. I mean, no.
I was speaking to a friend of mine. We was talking about like when we were kids. This was like 8th grade, high school, I think, early freshman year. And you know how people get into fights and everything after school. And we was talking about. I was like, "Hey man, remember when you got into that fight with this dude?" And he's like, "Man, that fight was so damn unorthodox, man. We was fighting in the middle of the street in wintertime. We were both slipping on snow. Punches wasn't connecting."
Yeah, those were the times. Those were the times, I imagine.
But you know,
those are the memories.
But you know something, this week, excuse me, but you know, this week in my job, they turned out the AC, and it was nice and comfortable in the office. But you believe it about a whole bunch of wimps complaining, "Oh, it's cold. Oh, it's cold. It's freaking iceberg in here."
That's because it was like being standing next to a damn iceberg. It must have been cold.
No, it was comfortable.
Because you're Mr. Freeze. That's why it was comfortable. We have talked about it, don't Jose?
You know what's the first thing I would do if I had complete control of the weather worldwide?
No. don't have it. Leave that alone. Because you're gonna be making people suffer. You're gonna be making me suffer.
First of all, Texas would become a winter wonderland.
Yeah, that's not.
And I'll be moving. Moving out.
That's not going to happen. That's definitely not going.
No, don't Jose. I like it the way it is. I don't need it. I don't need Texas to become Alaska. I don't need Texas to become another Alaska. No thanks.
and then I would make California a nice cool place.
Uh-huh.
Jose, you will have to be stopped. You will have to be stopped.
Yeah. He does need to be stopped. I mean, he's trying to ruin it all for us, for the rest of us that need the warm weather to survive.
You have to be stopped.
Hey, I will be a benevolent dictator. I will let one day out of the year
and I love you to death, Jose, but an assassination attempt will be put in place.
Yeah. It's gonna have to get to that extreme or something.
Oh, just imagine Puerto Rico becoming like a.
Yeah,
could you imagine Puerto Rico becoming a
because you're not going to stop with PR. You're going to turn the whole Caribbean that way. That's like, yeah.
Yeah. You're not going to stop at that. You're not going to stop at Puerto Rico. You're going to try to bring that madness to the rest of the Caribbean. And we're not letting you do that. No, hell no. Nope. So don't even try.
So Hey, Ramon, I was thinking about doing a live this weekend, and I was gonna touch on the whole Derek Jackson situation.
Oh man, yeah, because all the stuff that's being brought out about his wife, and how now she's trying to grift. She's trying to profit. She's doing kind of like the same thing. She's trying to do the same thing, and
who knows?
and
They may be in on it.
Yeah. There is that suspicion that maybe they caught a deal. Maybe they're not gonna be together like that, but maybe they caught a deal in which they're still gonna be together, working together behind the scenes. We don't know. We never know. I mean, we don't know what kind of scheming could be going on there. I wouldn't be surprised. If there was something going on there that we don't know. So it's a matter of time for it to be revealed.
Yeah, and I was also going to touch on the situation. Rest in peace to Jackie O, which is DC Young Fly's girlfriend.
Yeah, we were mentioning that. A little while back, and yeah, because apparently she was trying to get up some kind of cheap procedure. But you're always taking a risk with that, man. You're always taking a risk with that, and usually it tends to be attributed to procedures that are done outside of the United States. But this was done apparently in Miami. But we don't know about the credentials of the person that was doing the procedure. I mean, if they were like a real surgeon, a real doctor with real credentials and like accomplishments and experience, maybe they were lacking something, because she was a young woman, and then all of a sudden she gets into some complication and passes away. Now, when it comes to surgeries, there is a risk always. I understand that, but I don't know. It could have been prevented, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, man, it's crazy. But yeah, I was definitely going to touch on some of that in current events. And as we all see, Derek Jackson deleted his channel. Well, at least I did. I went to go look for it, see his channel was going.
Yeah, but try to see what time are you gonna be doing that, because I mean tomorrow there might be several people doing live streams, including I was thinking about doing one myself. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be there to join. I was thinking about Sunday, like around.
Okay. I see.
Like around 5 in the evening or so.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, now that you mentioned that, I actually have to get up a little bit early tomorrow, so I'm gonna be stepping out. Because even though it's Saturday morning, I do have to get up early. There's something I have to take care of, so I'm gonna be stepping out. So Jose, thank you for having me. I'll be on your panel. Shout out to my guy Rakim for getting up on the panel. We'll be talking more soon. And shout out to the panel.
I'm gonna check out that vid you sent me.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna be checking it out for a few minutes, but I still have to go to bed. So I'm gonna hopefully I can catch a replay. It doesn't get taken down because because of who is being put to who is being talked about. I hope it doesn't get taken down. So I'm gonna check it out.
I wonder what happened. I wonder what happened with that situation. Dennis Sperling had a lawsuit against that person.
That would be a question for him. I mean, Denise, he's cool with Denise. I mean, maybe through her we can ask her. Yeah,
definitely. Because I noticed that they were silent and not mentioning his name anymore. So it was. And see, you're not dealing with a regular YouTuber. That's somebody that knows what they're doing, and he's actually made his fortune off of YouTube. So.
Yes.
In that type of business aspect, that's not somebody I would really want to play with if I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
To the law.
Yeah. So maybe later on we could get Dennis to ask him about that. I would like to know too.
Yeah, I'll definitely.
So we'll see.
Definitely.
Yeah. So also shout out to the chat if they're still listening. And yeah, we're gonna be talking again soon. And I'm gonna be taking my leave. So thank you, Jose. Shout out to Rakim. Talk to you guys next time.
All right, Ramon.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much for stopping by, Ramon. So what I'm going to do, Rakim, I'm just going to take 5 hours because it's been like almost 2.5 hours, and usually I don't do a stream at 9 o'clock Central Time. It's just that I'm just trying to do some things different. So, you have any final remarks?
Yeah, thanks for allowing me up, Jose. Shout out to you once again, and that's all I have, man. And thanks again for letting me up on your platform. Shout out to everybody in the chat, and I'm out of here. So you guys take it easy.
Okay, thank you very much for stopping by. Be safe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you my final remarks. Even with the struggle stream that I was going on, the fact I was able to show some clips on my Instagram account of people acting bizarre. So this is something that's going to be new. So I'm going to be doing these late streams more often, most likely on a Friday because it's the weekend and it's just easier for me. It's kind of hard to do late streams like in the middle of the week. As always, a shout out to everyone that appear on the chat. A shout out to everyone that appear on the panel. So this is where I'm going. I'm just try to do things differently because I do want to get things more popping. So. And of course, I just want to let everybody know that we will be live on Tuesday at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the topic will be dealing with misconception regarding Latinas. Unfortunately, there is a great many misconception when it comes to those ladies. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to try to clarify who Latinos. So hopefully some of the Latinas will pop in the panel to share their point of view. So, and that being said, I really appreciate all the love that all of you have given me. So I just want to say thank you very much for all the love and support. And excuse me, just okay. So of course, all of you are more than welcome to enter your comments about the stream. Excuse me. Denise, good evening, daughter. Okay. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Oh, I almost left without letting you know that you're here. Well, thank you very much for stopping by, daughter. I'm just getting ready to wrap this up. But que Dios te bendiga, hija. So the topic was for tonight was if you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. So what I was doing is I was just sharing some clips from my Instagram account when people are acting foolish and what have you. And of course, there were some people acting like a bunch of Karens. So please, daughter, don't forget to hit the like button. And always, people, whenever you come here, even after the playback, it doesn't hurt for you to hit the like button, okay? It's not going to cost you anything. It's not like I'm asking you to hit me up with the Cash App. Of course, that would be nice if you did, but either way, in any case, I'm going to be doing more things, experiment with more things on the channel, because you do have to evolve. And okay, let me just see what. You know what? Maybe I won't do that. Let's do this. You know what? Maybe I'll do that. I usually don't get it. I don't do a lot of reaction videos, because that's not necessarily what I do. But you know what? At this point, I'll try anything once. So, and of course, maybe, and I say maybe you can join the panel, because I know that, a mother's job is never done, never done. I mean, you always got to make sure that Grayson is fed and clothed and whatever. And yeah, you know what? I really need to look into that. Well, I think what I'll do is this weekend I'll take a look at what you're talking about, so I have an understanding. It's just that, like I said before, I don't usually really. You know what? Was there anything in particular that was disgusting? You know what? I would appreciate it if you can hit me up on and DM me regarding what was it that they said or whatever they did, and what I'll do is I'll take a look at it, and you know what? I'll do a reaction video. Okay. But I really would appreciate it if you would DM me about it, though, whenever you get the chance, because I know you're extremely busy. But in any case, you know what? Maybe. Oh, okay. You know what? Okay. I'll take a look at it. It's just that, oh boy. It's just that during the week, I'm so busy, okay? Well, not as busy as you, of course, but yeah. I will. You know what? I will do that, and I'll probably do a video, a reaction video on that. You know what? I might do it on Friday. We will see. I'm not going to make any promises because who knows. But in any case, thank you, daughter, for watching it. And hopefully soon you'll be doing another live. But in any case, thank you very much for stopping by. So, as I was saying, I really did enjoy this stream, even with all the glitches that happens every now and then. It's like what it does make me try to think outside the box. Okay. So that being said, please like and share, okay? And spread the word to your friends about the channel, okay? So that being said, this has been another episode of Uncommon Sense with Jose Negron. Wishing you all a good night, take care, and peace.
Be strong. Be strong.
Okay.
Be strong.